Oh, okay. Are, are we live?
I think so.
Can I get a confirmation? Thanks for the applause.
We're live with the LOL BRB on the screen.
Yeah. Good.
It's really confusing because I opened up like the Go Check Out moderator page at the same time, and so at the same time as the sound started playing, so I thought that it was like from the ad, and I went to mute the ad, but then like, it was already muted, and I was just like, "What's happening?"
All right, we are live.
Oh, and my notes have crashed.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
No, it's fine. We're back.
Train wreck.
Yeah. Should I be doing the intro now?
Yes.
We're
Yes.
going to cut
Hello,
this part of the
everyone.
video. Cut this part of the video.
Welcome to Roll Chat. Things are strange today because Jaywin is a tardy boy. Usually when someone's gone, I tell you to send them some love. Next time you see Jaywin, please point and laugh.
Bully him.
Yeah.
Yes, please bully him.
And only that.
This is already going to be a weird
Curse.
session.
Curse.
We're starting off with a chaotic note.
Yeah.
So, all right then. Last time, the charcuterie left the village of Velholm to head into the woods, the Clashtooth Thicket, to find an encampment of Yanti, who were apparently responsible for spreading the illness that has seeped through these woods. You came across the Deadwood and followed it along to find the encampment. And after freeing a bear, you pounced on the encampment, got into a fairly drawn-out fight with the auntie, one of your friends going unconscious in the fight. But the fight did end with all but one of the auntie dead, the remaining captured, but unfortunately the bear dead as well.
Okay.
And the main encampment burned to the ground. It is still on fire. You can see it is all of the like wooden structures like holding up the tent have collapsed, and it is now just burning cloth on the ground in front of you. And that is where we pick up. You've got an unconscious, tied up Yanti. What would you like to do?
Right, I'm gonna jog back. Well, I suggest we, don't stick around here and maybe just go into the camp, somewhere a little bit nicer looking. A little
Might as
bit.
well. Have a nosy around, see if there's anything here.
And make my way to the center of the camp and just sit by the fire. Drag the Yanti with us as we go.
For sure. We're out of combat, so we don't need to worry too much about tokens placement, but whatever, just for fun.
For funsies. To feel cozy.
Like, sit next to the unconscious auntie and like kick my feet up, sing it on their like,
Yeah.
flying boarding.
You can see it is a female Yanti wearing the same like kind of black cloaks that the other more humanoid looking Yanti where you kind of pull her cloak back and see she's got like short red hair and scales across her cheeks and down her throat.
I pull out my dagger and just like lay it next to her. Like just so I'm ready, just in case.
I'm keeping my weapons ready.
While you guys are in the middle, Raven would be just making patrols around the walls and just keeping an eye out for any hunting parties that might be returning or anything like that.
Okay, make a perception check.
That is a 19.
19. Alright, you are keeping an eye out. Is your perception check more focused outside the camp, or are you trying to, like, see if there are anything hidden in the camp?
Outside.
Okay. You are patrolling the walls.
Okay. We mostly just need to know if, this was an isolated operation, and whether or not we can just stab her in the neck and leave her here to rot. That's all.
Cannot.
Yeah, we
provide
need to
further
know
knowledge.
if there's more. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we can find out what they want from him.
He wants to question her. I don't know if she'll be intimidated by me. But I could try.
It can be some backup. We can put the blade to her throat.
I could be I could probably be intimidating as someone else, but
Like who?
I don't know who. I don't know who.
What if
do you
there's
think
two of me? We could be twice as intimidating.
Oh. I mean, that would be pretty scary.
Well,
I've had that dream. What? It's very scary.
yeah, I can imagine. I would never hurt you, Sebastian. Okay, how about I hold my dagger to her neck, you hold your dagger to her kidney. Yeah, just sort of like just so she
are we
feels
going
it.
with the double ZT plan?
Well, on second thought, as I'm trying to keep a low profile from the auntie, maybe having two of me might not be the best idea.
I think, in fairness, we are planning on killing this lady, so
Your profile will remain hidden.
I mean, I wasn't going to say
Instead-
anything, but I was going to stab her at the end, yeah.
yeah. I think we all kind of knew that.
Am I that transparent?
Yeah.
In some aspect.
Okay, fine. I grab my dagger and hold it to their throat and then slap them to try and wake them up.
Well,
I'll just be staying as me, I guess.
I believe
You stay out of
You
sight,
knock-
and then you can
you
transform
knocked
if
her
it's not working.
unconscious.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
like, fully unconscious. She's either gonna need some healing magic or some more time to recover.
Oh, okay. I suppose we could just rest here for a bit and wait and see if she wakes up.
Yeah,
I say,
have a
slapping
little-
her again, gratuitously.
You're kind of just slapping around her unconscious form.
Is it satisfying?
Not
Look,
really.
Bender isn't here, so we need to take up the burden of the war crime. Come on. We're doing our civic duty.
It's what he would have wanted.
Exactly.
In that case, I'm going to sit back and I'm going to play a Song of Rest. We'll take a short rest.
Yeah, I'm down to take a rest.
Okay.
I'm going to roll some hit
Alright,
dice.
you're
because-
all
Oosh.
taking a short
Oh,
rest.
hell yeah.
I'm
As
busy
you take-
trying to think of what I think a UNT is afraid of.
Alright.
I have no idea.
Damn, these
Is the
rolls.
Song of Rest a D6?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Let me double check. D6. Yes. I think. Oh yeah, you can roll your own.
I'll say yeah, they can roll their own if you want.
I'll roll mine. Although I don't need to because I have max hit points now. Whoops.
Raven would not be partaking in this short rest. She is keeping the perimeter.
Are you checking out these the inside of these tents, or do you just leave them be? By the way?
I'd have a peek in, but I'm more focused on, anyone potentially
Okay.
coming back to.
I'll say you have a peek in. You can see this one on the left is some more sleeping quarters. There's some like 4 beds kind of strewn about. This middle one is also sleeping quarters, but there are just like there's like a few kind of like tightly cramped together, awful dirty mats. Much less nice sleeping. It almost kind of looks like an animal pen in this tent. And then this one's kind of like a mess tent. You can see there's a bit of like a kitchen area in the corner.
Okay.
I'm gonna go through the prisoners' pockets and stuff. Just to see if they got anything. I don't know if someone did that already.
Okay. I don't believe anyone
don't
did.
think
Make
we've
an
gone through
investigation check.
16.
16. Okay. You find a scimitar on her person. Let me check actually real quick that. You find a quiver of arrows, and you look through these arrows, and they have some poisoned tips to them. You recognize instantly. They're kind of, they're still slightly wet. They're starting to dry out, but they'll probably be good for like, I'll say a couple more days. So you
Pick
can
it up
add,
and
like,
sniff it, and then like
5 poison arrows if you want.
kind of like taste one of them a little bit, just to see if I recognize the kind of poison it is, or like where it might have come from. And then
Yeah, you can tell. It seems to come from a natural snake venom.
Interesting. Can anyone use these? Kind of like.
Maybe on my crossbow. I'm not sure.
I guess I could.
Okay, be careful because they are poisoned. And you know what that was like, Sebastian.
Will I be able to use them as crossbow bolt?
It would take some retrofitting to use them as a crossbow bolt.
I'll note them down. Sure. How many of these arrows are there?
We'll say if you want to like go through the pockets of everyone else that was here. What did you roll on that investigation again?
16.
16. I'll say you find a total of 12 poison arrows strewn across the camp from various bodies. Do note down they're probably only good for another week.
We should probably
I can
burn all
always
the other
just stab
bodies.
someone with them as well.
Even though I usually use my bow for my own stuff, I'm sure I can just make a bow as a bow.
Yeah,
So
you can absolutely make just a bow.
maybe I'll find some use out of it. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe we should burn all these other bodies. I feel
Sure.
like having them out here is probably not going to do any good.
I mean, if we explore Deadwood a bit more, we could find the deeper necrotic energy and let the forest take.
Maybe. Would that not feed the necrotic energy, maybe? Make it a bit more, like, necrotic? Make it a bit spookier?
I mean, I don't know.
What happens if you feed necrotic energy death?
Probably likes it.
Oh. I don't know if I like it, liking it. Well,
Doesn't sound great to me.
no. Okay, what do we
Then
need
I
to know
can
from this
lock
woman?
it in this waste. Who does she work for?
Why are they doing this? Who does she work for? Are there any more out there? Anything else? I think that's it.
Yeah, that sounds like the important one.
Okay, so Sebastian, if you maybe stand back so that she can't see you, and then, if things go badly and she's not scared by me, maybe you could, I don't know, can you transform into an animal?
No.
No. Raven! Hey, Raven!
Yes.
How scary can you be?
What?
Can you have really big teeth and be quite scary looking?
Like a big tiger or something.
Or a bear?
Ooh.
Or a
Yeah,
wolf?
I can be all of those things.
Okay. What about if things aren't going well, then maybe if you just, really gently come up behind her and just kind of like, grab onto her neck with your teeth, and then maybe she might take us more seriously. It might not come to that, but if it does, it could be fun. You don't have to kill her.
I'll follow your lead.
Great.
Just don't get a taste of flesh.
I
I won't. I don't plan to.
Is it cannibalism if you eat it while in bear form?
did have a kind of idea, though I don't know if it's a good one.
Go on.
I mean, I thought of a really scary thing, but I don't know if it'll work here. Because I could pretend to be the demon. But I don't know if that would be like.
That sounds like a trump card, you know?
Yeah, maybe we pull. Oh, yeah, I'll wait out of sight, and if it seems like a good time,
Yeah, because maybe, if there's anyone
then I'll
else
surprise them.
wandering around, then they know we're traveling with a demon, and then they won't mess with us. That sounds like a good idea. I'm just like kicking this Yanti just every now and then.
Yeah,
just checking to see if
I'll
they're
move
awake.
around to be in the shadows.
All right, you are in the shadows.
Quote, the shadows.
Quote unquote, the shadows. Bender will also just kind of like be around, I guess.
Yeah.
He's just kind of keeping watch.
I love that guy.
I imagine Bender will have been searching through pockets and stuff, probably.
Probably. He probably helped you get a few of the arrows. Alright. Eventually, after about an hour of resting, you watch as where am I?
Take my dagger straight away and just backhand it up to her throat. Where do you think you are?
She kind of looks around. You have brought death and destruction.
We have brought death and destruction. Have you seen what you've been doing?
It was not an insult.
I don't like. That's weirder. That's definitely weirder. Why are you trying to destroy the entire forest?
I am dead anyways.
Maybe
I have
not.
failed.
You could beg for your life. Maybe we'll let you go.
Go where?
I don't know. You can run with your tail between your legs back to the snakes down south. Or go north. I don't know. There's plenty of opportunities for a snake like yourself.
You can make your own destiny.
Make a persuasion check, Vesper.
15.
15. There is no future for me. I was dead the second you tied me up.
Well, assuming that's true, you might as well just tell us what's going on then.
Who are you to make demands?
We can make your death very, very drawn out. I'm thinking maybe a few days, You're immune to poison, but there are other ways to make it really unpleasant.
Make an intimidation check.
23.
23. We sought to test this illness against the world, refine it, and weed out the weak. The weak who would not survive under the Yonti Empire.
Why is it always about empire with you people? Why can't you just live on your own and stop bothering other people? So, who are you doing this for? The Emperor?
The Anathema King.
Of course.
This was a project by the Vindal family. Esna Vindal. And she glances over to the burned down tent. You disposed of already.
Is she referring to a person inside the tent?
She's likely referring to the lab coat wearing Yanti that you killed.
No, so we just killed. Is she a noble? Would I know she's a noble? Would I recognize the name?
Yeah, make a history check.
12.
12. It rings a bell, but you don't know much about the family other than, like, that sounds familiar.
Huh. Might have pissed off a lot of people. But that's okay, because you guys pissed off even more people, so I think, on balance, we're doing alright.
Are you disguised right now, by the way?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have, like, the light disguise I have, usually.
Cool.
Every time I've met your people, your empire seems like it's falling apart. You're all very weak.
No. If you have met us, you have only met ancillary forces. We are mighty.
Well, we've killed a lot of you, so...
Hmm.
Don't see
There
that
are
right.
always more.
What do you think, Vespa?
Part of me thinks there's more pain if we leave them alive, force them to face their own people. Probably the only thing that scares her.
Yeah. But then they'll know about us, which might not be the best idea. Especially if we don't want any retribution. Because it sounds like this family is maybe potentially a big deal, and we might have just killed one of the important people in that family. So, it might be best if they don't find out about that. They do tend to hold grudges. I'm not speaking from personal experience or anything, but they do tend to hold grudges.
Okay, I'll let you do the honors.
Okay. We'll make this swift. As promised.
Senti to Mershithus, then.
That just slit his throat.
Alright. Easy enough.
Ugh. I hate it when I have to do the dirty work, but sometimes it's necessary, especially with these ghastly creatures. Bender, could you please do the honors?
He comes over and rat and casts prestidigitation on you, cleans you up.
I thought that would feel good, but it didn't. I thought it'd feel kind of like revenge. But it never does. It never feels good. It just always feels like, like I'm a bad person. Am I a bad person?
You're not a bad person.
Well,
It's a good thing. It doesn't feel good to see. That means you're better than them.
Maybe you need revenge on the right people, not these random
yeah,
ones
'cause
who didn't really hurt you.
these guys aren't the people you want revenge on anyway,
The main problem is the people I want revenge on are going to be quite hard to get to. Like, impossible to get to, unless we defeat literally every Yonti who's ever existed. And that sounds quite difficult, considering they seem to be building an entire empire.
Yep.
But the Empire does seem to suck, though.
Well, I mean, it does. And I would happily kill legions of them, but I don't think I'm capable of doing that. I kind of look down at, like, my drum and, like, the fact that I'm not
Yeah,
a fighter.
we've done some cool stuff, but yeah, I don't think we're quite up to army beating.
Yeah.
I'm not sure taking down an
Savage,
entire empires in our wheelhouse, but I mean,
Although, I
we can
gotta
take
say,
a lot of people out.
that when she's constantly she's constantly having to tell us how sick their empire is. It's not.
I'm thinking
It's
the same
not
thing.
very convincing. If you have to tell someone,
Exactly.
like you have to tell someone how cool you are, you're not really that cool, are you?
The empire should speak for itself. You should be like, oh, that place is pretty cool. Yeah, we've heard of it, and all that wonderful.
If she's
things.
having to be like, look, trust me, I promise, my empire's super powerful.
It's the problem with the Yonti. All talk and slithering. Just slithering.
Yeah.
We'll talk some bite.
Yeah, a little bit of bite. They did almost have us there, actually.
Yeah.
How you feeling,
I'm
Vespa?
liking the idea.
I'll give him some credit. You know, not much, but some.
I'm liking the idea of just disposing of the ones that we come across, but
Yeah.
not going out of our way to deal with them.
We can make a pact. You know, not for like, you know, personal reasons or anything, or like, you know, I've got no stake in the matter, but we could make a pact to just kill any Yonti we see whenever we find any, you know, maybe.
Only if
Like
they're
that.
like bad.
They're all bad, Sebastian!
What if they're like you and they've run away because they know it's
look you
bad?
directly
Well, then you
in
wouldn't
the
know they were a
eyes of, like,
Yanti. I kind of like put a hand over my face and like lower the disguise for a second, and I'm like, you wouldn't know unless I showed you. So
We'll kill any ones you want us to.
okay, I will be the independent adjudicator of the moral compass of any Yanti we come across.
Yep.
But I'm just
I
saying
like
I might
that.
be slightly biased because they're all
Yeah,
bad.
okay. Are you open to having some, you know, secondary input on that?
I suppose it wouldn't help or wouldn't hurt to have a little bit of objectivity here and there, sure.
Well, great.
But I'm just saying I am
great.
right all of the time. So
We'll let you know if you're being out of line and it's a bad idea to kill any of them.
okay.
Yeah,
fine.
like usually you're the boss, but we reserve the right to be like, whoa, okay,
But we can kill most of them, right?
Happily.
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
sure, okay. Like if they're bad, like to be clear, if
Which they
they're
will
bad.
be. Which they will be because they're all bad. When we find look, I'll make you a promise. If we find a Yanti that isn't an absolutely insufferable, awful being, then I will eat my shoe.
That one at the back of the marble ruins wasn't.
Okay.
They're okay.
You want to make that deal? Okay, deal.
Deal.
Is the body of the one with
I'm
the
looking
lab
forward to
coat
seeing you eat a shoe.
still around?
You won't.
Is the body of what?
The one in the lab coat, the one that they mentioned.
That tent burned down. You have missed your chance to put that fire out.
Okay.
It's anything in there is ash.
It was very, very burning, and
That's fair.
I don't
You-
have
there
any
was-
water moves.
There would have been there was a window of time in which you could have put that fire out and maybe got something from that, but you didn't. It's burned. You took a short rest. There's nothing in there anymore.
Okay.
What now then? I guess we go find the necrotic energy, maybe, you know, suck some up, and then
Yeah. See what these wavestones do. Like
What?
load it up. It'd be very fun.
Why are we planning on this exactly?
oh, we've got
Okay,
the
think of
stones.
it this. Say, we have these super powerful magic stones. We fill it with one of these. We go about our business. We find like another evil Lace Lindholm working with another evil Order of Ashen Wings. We then have super necrotic energy, and we blow them all up, and then we win rather than them stealing it away from us and getting away
Like,
again.
What
It's
happened
probably-
the last time we had a super powerful magic item?
Well, the thing is, we could
But we
skip.
didn't have it. It didn't do damage. We can kill them
last-
with it.
2 times we had a
We
super
can
powerful
skip
magic
2
item.
of those points because the Order of Ashen Wings are still out there. So we're
Yeah.
just building up tools to deal with them.
Yeah.
Or tools for people to steal from us and use against us.
Well, we just won't let that happen, will we, Raven?
We said we wouldn't let the watch get stolen either.
Put it in my boot. They won't
Yeah, they
steal it.
won't find it in a boot.
Oh, right. Let's go
Yeah.
find this necrotic energy. And then, did you want to go? Are we going to Velholm? Or
We had a stop on the way.
Yeah, we have a job. If you guys want to,
Can we go back to the world map, Julie?
Yes, we can.
I feel like that would probably be helpful in this scenario.
Oh, on the wrong thing. Oh, here we go, and leave it.
Should we rest up before we?
I also just realized you guys aren't on this map. I should probably copy you and put you on it.
Maybe we should. Who knows what this secret necrotic energy has in this state? But I mean, I feel alright now after having a bit of a sit down.
Well, I'm quite worn out of my magical powers.
Yeah, I'm pretty worn out, but
General in this first.
We could set up camp outside of here. I don't want any stragglers to come on in and interrupt us if we're sleeping here.
Yes, and Dizzy, did you want me to burn everything else?
Yeah. Everything.
Okay, I was expecting some sort of hesitation, but okay.
Burn it.
I'll start helping pile up the bodies, make it easier.
All right. Easy enough. Piling up the bodies on the fire. Are you burning the tents too?
Yeah, burning like anything.
I'll have a peek into the other tents, the ones at the top, before, just to see if there's anything interesting in there.
The tents at the top also seem to be sleeping quarters, like a sleeping bag per tent.
Okay, and yeah, I'll just firebolt.
All right.
You know, in
Easy enough.
hindsight, maybe we shouldn't let any stragglers know that we're here. But oh well. They can burn as well.
Oh, they won't know who it was.
No, but they'll know to come running if they see there's a fire at their camp, you know?
I think that ship has sailed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Long gone. But maybe they'll fear us.
Actually, to that note, once I've firebolted the tents, am I able to do another quick perimeter check, but searching specifically for tracks heading out?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a survival check.
Ooh, 24.
24. Yeah, you see some footprints heading out of the kind of, I'd say the northern entrance and out of the more southern entrance.
How old do they both look?
The ones heading through the southern entrance seem to be older than the ones heading out of the northern entrance.
Okay. Well, there are some tracks here heading out. Are there
What did you roll again? It's like a
24?
20 with a 24, you can see the tracks heading through the southern entrance are coming in, and the tracks heading through the northern entrance are heading out.
Okay. I'll inform the group of this.
Do you think that's the way further into the forest? That northern exit?
Well, this camp was southeast from Valhalla.
Mhm.
So, and the tracks on the northern entrance are newer.
Yeah, like kind of.
So these tracks here, these are probably the UNT in Velholm would be my guess.
Were there two sets?
Yeah, are there?
With a 24, there are more than two.
Well,
How old are they? Like days old or like?
Days old. Probably maybe even... with the 24, actually, you can see some of them are older than others.
Mhm.
There are several that are maybe like a week and a half old, and then some that are closer to like 5 days old.
Bear in mind, some of those might be the ones we fought when we first showed up.
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
Remember?
Yes. Just out there. If we are heading further into the Deadwood, just be careful. There may be hunting parties or scouts or something.
We'll just keep an eye out. I think we kind of know there's probably going to be some of them hanging around.
Very possible.
Okay. Well, let's head out. Let's set up camp. Maybe 30 minutes from here and sleep, and then we'll continue.
As good a plan as any.
Sounds like a good idea.
All right. It doesn't take long to get to the Deadwood from here. Like maybe like a couple minutes of walking. You're really damn close to it.
I am not comfortable sleeping in the Deadwood.
We have the magic
Possible.
dome, right? I'm sure.
Still,
I
if
feel like the only
possible, I would
person
like to
comfortable
avoid it.
sleeping in the Deadwood is Bender. Weirdo.
I'm alright with it.
He's
I
got a
know you
shell.
are.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, that's not a big selling point.
Yeah, that's actually made me succinctly decide that we do not want to be sleeping in the Deadwood. Let's
just be outside of it.
let's circle
minutes.
around somewhere a little bit farther out. That's still in the normal forest.
Okay. It is about, I'd say, like 5:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah, we'll spend 20 minutes just kind of like wandering around the healthy part of the forest and trying to and then going in a little bit deeper to make camp.
All right. On the outskirts of the Deadwood. You easily enough find a camping spot.
I will set up the dome and I will make
Alright.
it look as disguised as I can.
For sure.
Chain.
So it's like a faded pink.
I didn't make it sparkle this time.
Progress.
Yes.
I'm so proud.
So, are you guys taking watch or are you just sleeping?
Yeah, I'll take a watch.
I will also take a watch.
I'm more nervous than usual, so I would take a watch.
Oh, yes, that means I don't have to take a watch. I mean,
I'll take the
Yes.
last one.
I'll take the first watch because I'll be struggling to sleep. Because I've been putting on a brave face all this time, but actually I'm still like, I don't want to be here.
Alright, who is taking first again?
Me.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Ooh, 5. That's a nat 1.
Ooh.
Oof.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh boy.
Alright. This is fun.
who's
Did a
dying?
party of you auntie walk past.
And the Emperor shows up.
They're just on a day stroll,
Man, it'd be great if Bender was around. He's online on mobile. Doing.
Who knows? What
Sorry,
a useless boy.
I'm gathering some stuff here for a sec.
Oh
Oh,
I don't like the sound of that.
what?
no.
Fear.
I have literally 3 spell slots.
For you.
Yeah, I only have a couple. I just have a couple higher level ones, so it's pretty oomph, but like,
In
I've got my
actual
stab and
practice,
dagger.
I only have 2 spell slots because I will never, ever, ever not save a 3rd level for Revivify.
Smart.
That's fun. That's good. That's so good.
why do you,
Oh no!
why are you like this?
Fuck.
You're a horrible person. I dislike you intensely.
I'm
Alright.
terrified.
So, Sitzy, you're taking your watch. What are you doing?
I'm probably picking that out my nails and cleaning my drum and that kind of thing. Just taking care of my instruments. Like, there's one thing I take care of, it's my clothes and myself and my instruments. So like oiling up my lute and stuff.
For sure. So, you're taking care of yourself? You hear a snap, like to the right of the dome. and you kind of look up, and your eyes immediately go wide as you see, pressed up against the side of the dome, a skeletal face. With you can see there are these black vines kind of like wrapped around its skeletal body and kind of forming like almost like plant muscle around bits of it. As it's just kind of like its face is pressed right up against the dome and it's just
Piss off.
Oh.
and you can see behind it about a dozen more.
Oh god.
Good.
And they're just shambling through the woods and slowly surrounding the dome.
Cool. Cool.
This is fine.
Okay. I kind of like give it a shooing motion, like, fuck off.
Okay. You know the dome is transparent, so yeah, you're still doing that.
Like, it's a defensive mechanism. Like, oh fuck, what's happening?
Oh,
Oh,
He lives.
he's here.
Look what the cat dragged in.
I don't feel like I'm alive. Holy shit.
Were you sleeping?
Yeah, like I literally woke up like at 3:10.
Jesus.
I don't know.
Dang.
I have my alarm.
Rough.
And
I would like to point. I did call it that he was sleeping.
Yeah.
Well, the
It
good
was
news
obvious. It was
is.
obvious.
It was an easy guess. In fairness.
I feel like I had just had one of those sleeps where you take NyQuil. Like,
The dead sleep.
yeah,
Knocked
like
out.
fully dead. Like
Oh, I
I
love
feel
those
like I
sleeps.
just came back from the dead. Yeah, no, I feel refreshed, but I also am like, how the fuck did I? Like my phone was like near me so the alarm would go off. Like I didn't like go to sleep like that. I should have got up in time.
Javen's one of these skeletons right now.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we are surrounded by weird skeletons.
Very cool. I'm scared, but also very cool.
We haven't had a long rest yet.
I wish I was the one controlling those skeletons.
Also, I'm running the
God,
stream
I
right
wish that
now.
were me.
But if you want to
Okay.
take over, because everything's now out of place because you've joined the video call, so everything's decropped.
Strike stuff.
Huh?
It's up to I'll leave it up to Leah if she wants to just hand the reins over or
It would be easier than me trying to redo everything to fit in the webcam.
Okay.
all right, we'll
Give a quick break.
be back in yeah, sure, we'll take an early break. Super early break as we
Quick break.
as we switch streams.
We'll be back
And-
shortly.
Yeah. And we'll see what happens with these skeletons. So yeah, get up, stretch your leg.